Good evening, dear students. Today we are start the chapter 11, line segment, ray and line. First one is plane. A smooth flat surface which extend endlessly in all the direction is called a plane. So plane is a smooth flat surface which is extend endlessly in all the direction. In the above, in the down, in the left, in the right. So in any direction we have to extend this plane. For example, surface of the smooth ball, the surface of the top of the table, and also the front face of blackboard. All are the examples of plane. A plane has no boundary because it is gone endlessly in all the directions. There is no boundary. Next is point. A point is a mark of position. You are see there. It is represent the A. This point is represent the A. So a point is mark of position. In given figure, A is a point. There is some important point. A point has no length, breadth or thickness. In a point, there is no length, breadth or thickness. Next is line segment. The straight path from A to B is called the line segment. When we are go straight from the point A to point B, the line segment will be formed. When we are go straight path from point A to point B, then it form the line segment. This is denoted by AB bar. We are denoted the line segment like AB and we are put the bar and we are read as line segment AB and also we have to written as BA. Means we are also read as line segment AB. There is the important point. A line segment has a definite length which can be measured because there is the end point. So it has the definite length and we can be measure it. And there are two end points. Next is ray. A line segment extended endlessly in one direction is called a ray. If in one direction we are extended this line segment, then it becomes the ray. If we are extended in the direction of B, then the ray formed is AB. There is initial point is A. And if we are extend this line segment in the direction of A, then it is formed the ray BA. And both the ray are different. The initial point there is A and there is initial point is B. And always we are write first initial point. And then where it is gone, that point we have to return. There are some important points. A ray has one end point called its initial point. So in the ray there is only one end point and this end point is called initial point. A ray has no definite length because in the one direction it is gone endlessly. So it has no definite length. An unlimited number of ray can be drawn in different direction with a given point. So you are see there, this is a given point. From there we can draw the unlimited number of rays. Next is line. A line segment extend endlessly on the both the side is called a line. If a line segment we are extending on the both the side from the A side and B side, then it is called the line. If we are extended in the one direction, it make the ray. If a line segment we are extended on the both the side, then it is become line. So we are represent line by the AB or BA. We are put this sign for the line, or we are simply written by small letter L, M or N. So line L. This is represent line L. There are some important points for the line. Line has no end point. You are see it is gone endlessly on the both the direction. This arrow represent it is gone endlessly in the both the direction. So line has no end points. A line has no definite length because there is no end point, so there is no definite length. Two intersecting plane intersect in a line. If two planes are intersect, they are intersect in a line. An unlimited number of lines can be drawn passes through a given point. So from the given point, we are draw the unlimited number of lines. one and only one line can be drawn to passes through the two given point. If we are given 2 points, from the 2 points only one line can be passes through. From the 1 point there are the unlimited number of lines are passes through, but from the 2 point there are the only one line can be passes through. Next is intersecting line. If there is a point common to two lines, we say that two lines intersected that point. So this point P is common for L and M, and this intersecting point is called the point of intersection. Next is parallel line. If no point is common to the two given lines, then they are said to be parallel. So you are see there both are in there, no points is common. So these two lines are said to be the parallel lines, and P parallel to B. This is the sign of parallel. So P is parallel to Q. Examples are the rail of railway lines, opposite edge of ruler, etc. Two lines in a plane either intersect at exactly one point or are parallel. So if there are the two lines in a plane, so either they are intersect or parallel. Next is concurrent line. Three or more lines in a plane are said to be concurrent if all of them passes through the same point. If two lines are intersect, then they are called the intersecting lines. If three or more lines are intersect at the same point, it is called the concurrent lines, and this point is called the point of concurrency. Next is collinear points. Three or more points in a plane are said to be collinear if they all lie on a same line. If three or more points are lies on a same line, then it is called the collinear points. Here A, B, C are the collinear points. But here you are see P, Q are on the same line, but R is not on the same line. So P, Q, R are the non-collinear points. And this line is called the line of collinearity for the given point, where all the points that lie on that line. This line is called the line of collinearity for the given point.